Thank you to Perfect Score for providing the gameplay in this video. How are you doing, Zelda fans? In this video, we'll be ranking all of the Necluda Shrines in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I've done the Faron Shrines, I've done the Eshos Shrines, and now it is time for the Necluda Shrines. There are 10 shrines in this region, and I am making every region on its own, and then I'm going to make a surface shrines ranking, and then I'm going to do an entire ranking of all the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom. So without any further ado, let's get into this. So in last place is the Zanmik Shrine. Scoop it out. This is one of my least favorite shrines in the game. It was just annoying. The whole idea of the quote-unquote puzzle in this game is using Ultra Hand and taking a bunch of balls out of a ball pit. Why? This is the most tedious shrine in the whole game. I don't know why it was created. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you like Misery, you might like this shrine. If you like spheres, you might like this shrine. I don't even know. I can't come up with a reason why I would like this shrine. But yeah, it's not the worst shrine in the game. It's just the second worst. Alright, next is going to be the Mayahisik Shrine, Rauru's Blessing. It's kind of a silly shrine because shouldn't really be a blessing shrine. So what happens is you go to the Hatino Ancient Tech Lab and you get the Sheikah sensor, and then it kind of just tells you where this shrine is, and then you get a free chest. I mean, I guess you use the ability to like have your Sheikah sensor now, so I guess it's a good tutorial for that, but like I think that was self-explanatory enough. Like, we didn't need a super easy to find shrine. I just thought this was like, I don't know. I don't want to be like exactly told where the shrine is and then it's just super easy. So I don't know. Did not love this shrine that much. Not hard enough to find all that stuff. So F tier for this shrine as well. Alright, one more F tier shrine and then we'll move on, I promise. The next one is Combat Training Shields. Just like, bro, they're shields. They make enough sense to use. Like, I don't need a refresher on how to use shields, and I don't think that new players are going to be freaking out about how to use shields. So, like, I obviously don't hate the shrine because, like, it's helpful, but it's not really that fun, so I don't really know. Alright, next is the Subub Shrine. Finally, we're getting a little bit better here. All you have to do to get to this shrine is fall down a well. And I don't know, there are too many shrines in this game where I feel like you're just, oh, you fall down a well, oh, you get into a cave. I'm just like, well, some people might like that, and I agree, I do like that, but I don't want them to be blessing shrines. Because I don't think that's really enough to warrant just getting a chest, and that's the only thing. I mean, it's fine, I'm okay with it, I just can't say that they're great shrines when you just fall down a well and find it. The only thing that is here to, like, it's just one big open room, and then there's a stone talus that might attack you while you're going to the shrine. So that's fun, but otherwise this shrine is just a D tier. You just go down a well, you might fight a stone talus, and then you get to the shrine. Alright, there's actually no B tier or C tier shrines in this region. They just go from D tier all the way to A tier. So the next shrine on this list is going to be the Anedamimik Shrine. I don't know how to pronounce any of these things, but a Retraced Path. I really like the shrine. I can't say it's top tier, but the core idea is that a ball gets like shot, and you got to it gets shot, and then you got to this thing moves, but then you have to recall it so that the ball flies into this apparatus, and then you can move on with the shrine. And the biggest problem with this shrine is that there's one puzzle and there's one chest, and it's super easy to finish in like a minute. So like it doesn't require you to think all that hard. It is a really cool idea. It's kind of hard to explain without seeing it, so I apologize for that, but like it just isn't as it doesn't have as much to do as there should be in a shrine. So I really like the idea, but wish there's a little more substance. Alright, next is the Marari-in Shrine. Marari-in Shrine. There we go. I don't know. Can't with these names. But this is the one on Eventide Island where you go around the back of the island and there's like the big secret cave. And it's hidden inside it It's guarded by a bunch of Bacallan pirates. I love the whole vibe of how you get to this shrine. It's really fun. I usually don't like blessing shrines without like things to do where it's just like you stumble upon stuff like this, but this was a fun one. This was one of the rare occasions where I really liked just stumbling upon the shrine. So I think this one deserves an A tier. I mean, I guess the guy tells you if you talk to him, but like also it's boring. But yeah, so like just finding this was cool. The pirates was cool. And yeah, I think this one actually deserved to be a blessing shrine because there were a lot of pirates you had to destroy. So, all right, next on this list is the Tokiy Shrine. I think that's the only way I could pronounce that. Tokiy. All right. I don't generally love these green crystal shrine quests, but I thought this one was pretty fantastic. The rock-likes trap Link into a small corridor, and it feels kind of like Indiana Jones. That might be why I'm biased. I like Indiana Jones, but I felt like I needed to actually take out the enemies, focus on protecting the crystal, and get it to the shrine. I thought this one was fun. I just felt like the atmosphere for it was good. So, like, this might be one of the weirdest rankings of any of the shrines. Like, I put this one in S tier, and I just feel like I can't... Like, it's not the craziest thing, but I just really had a fun time with this one. Like, the green crystals usually don't have that too much fun with them, but in this case, I really did. So, I'm going to put the Tokiy Shrine in S tier. Alright, next is the Makasura Shrine, an upright device. I was very shocked by the stabilized Zonai device. Like, I did not expect it to be in the game, nor did I expect to have so much fun with a shrine that focuses around straightening things. There are some very unique ways of using Ascend in this shrine, and I actually had to use my brain here with a lot of the different puzzles. It isn't the cream of the crop for Tears of the Kingdom shrines, like it's not S+, but it is still an S tier shrine. I really love the Makasura Shrine. Yeah, that is how you pronounce it. Okay. Next is going to be the Jochisiu Shrine, Rauru's Blessing. So this is the Keys of Water, the Shrine of the Keys of Water shrine quest, and it took me a second to actually solve this. I didn't talk to the person really the second time where they're like, oh, you gotta alter the size. So that kind of would have ruined it for me. I've heard that that isn't really that interesting because it kind of tells you the answer. But I just felt really cool after figuring this one out. It was simple, but I checked out the body of water using Ultra Hand to find some square keys. Obviously, that was not it. I killed some enemies, see if they were guarding them. That was not it. And then I looked at the squares and I was like, bruh, ice can fit in that. And then I melted each of them. It was kind of basic, but it was super fun. Like, actually, no, it wasn't really that basic. I mean, melting ice is simple, but in theory, but like, this was actually a pretty dang good shrine quest. I thought that was fun. And one of the most thought-provoking puzzles in the game, which is kind of sad, but it really is. And that's, I mean, I kind of miss old Zelda sometimes and some of those more difficult puzzles. But in this case, like, yeah, I really like this puzzle. One of my favorites in the game. It was just really cool. It was not hard, but it was cool. So S tier for this one. Alright, the one S+ tier shrine on this ranking is the Jiukoum Shrine built for rails. Yeah, my favorite shrine in the Necluda region. I love when games use rails, minecarts, and or roller coasters in their games. However, the idea of using a basic old platform and sliding on rails with fans was super cool. The final puzzle of the shrine actually requires a bit of thinking unless you get really lucky, and I had a blast trying to solve this puzzle to the point my girlfriend and I were discussing it over the phone to see if this puzzle was even feasible. This is the Zelda I love, actually challenging puzzles. While the challenge probably came more from the game's wacky physics engine and less from actually trying to figure out the puzzle, it was still fun nonetheless. So I feel like I don't know, I feel like my fan placement was slightly off, so I would like fall off. Like, it wasn't as much as I didn't know what I was supposed to do, it was just that it was hard to actually execute what I was supposed to do, but it was still fun. One of my favorite one of my favorite shrines in the game, and I feel like it deserves an S+ tier. I think there's like 10 shrines I like better than that shrine, but yeah. Thank you guys all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, check out the Farron and Akala rankings that I've already put out, and be sure to stop by the next few days because each day leading up to the big shrine ranking, I'm going to be posting one for each region. So yeah, be sure to check them out. I want to go more in depth on these ones because the shrine ranking, I don't want it to be 3 hours long. But thank you guys all for watching this video. Have a great day. Peace out, Zelda fans.